Hi everyone, Joe Grisafi here. It's been quite a while since I've done a Project 2020 video, and today seems like a really good day to do one because today the last cards were offered. 2 Mike Trouts and a Ricky Henderson, 398, 399, and card number 400. So after these go away, the set is done and you have to get everything off the secondary market. I have backed way off the set. If you watched my last video, I think I talked about that. I got really wrapped up in the bubble cards, spent a lot of money, got a lot of cards that are now worthless. That bubble popped, and print runs eventually settled down around 2,000 for the most part. There have been an occasional spike because of a promotion they offered. Like right now, the new gimmick for Topps is there's a foil card for some of the last 50 cards. And that drove print runs up for those cards that offered a foil card. I don't think every card got a foil, so you could tell which ones did by the print run numbers. Anyway, I didn't chase the foil. I started buying only cards I liked. I did try to go after the last 50 to have at least 351 through 400, but I missed 386, 387, and 388. One of those was a Tyson Beck, whose set I was trying to finish. So I missed a Tyson Beck at the end, and I missed the first Tyson Beck, so I'm missing the bookends. Anyway, I let my mail accumulate. I went out of town in November and for a week, and just let my mail accumulate since then. So I've got a few packages here to open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 padded envelopes and 1 box. So I'm going to open these for you on camera. I do not have any recollection what these are, but for the most part they are either the last 50 or cards that I liked, and we'll talk about them as I open them. Towards the middle of the releases, I had decided Tyson Beck was my favorite artist out of the group because his cards all consistently looked like they were actual baseball cards, where a lot of the other artists took some liberties and they were just art and not really looking like a traditional card. But while I still love what Tyson Beck did with his, I kind of grew on, or Ermsy kind of grew on me. Naturel kind of started to pick my interest, and I probably missed a few there, so I'm not going to finish a set, but they really started to grow on me, and I really started to like their cards. Even Fucci became more interesting as time went on. Now all of their stuff looks the same, but then so does Tyson Beck's. They all they stayed true to a style, which is probably really good if you display them all at once. Anyway, I don't want to babble too much, save some of my breath for what we're about to see. Like I said, I did not, well, I take that back of what I was about to say. Only on a couple of occasions I bought a 5-pack, hoping that the print run would stay low, and I think one of them did. But I was never chasing the foils, and I never really was interested in that 1-1 because I just, what are the odds one person's going to get it? So here's a Naturel Jeter. I'm doing this in my garage, if you can't tell. So here's a Naturel Jeter. I'm not chasing Jeters. I wasn't buying Jeters, but I did buy this because I started to like Naturel's stuff more and more. This is card number 335. That's fairly well, well, it's not perfectly centered. No, it's a little off, but I'll accept it. Hopefully I can get a good shot there. Just something about what I'm doing for myself right now. If I look like I'm struggling to see things, I've been thinking about getting LASIK, and right now I'm wearing blended contacts where one's corrected for distance and one's undercorrected so I could see close up. So I'm getting used to that today, because if I do LASIK, that's probably what I'm going to do, so I don't have to wear glasses at all. And what's the other one in that 2-pack that I bought? Okay, Roberto Clemente, I think that was Matt Taylor. A nice looking card too. Hide my face while you look at that. This is card number, see I'm struggling here to see it in the light, 336. Yeah. All right, so that was a 2-pack offered that particular day. Clemente and Jeter. Jeter Naturel, Taylor Clemente. 2 good looking cards. One thing I did think about when it was too late, towards the end of the run, just like a couple of weeks ago, is if I had a chance to go back and do this, not chasing the full set, not chasing a player set, not chasing a complete artist set, but what I grew to like was cards that actually stayed true to the original source material versus cards that took their own liberties. And I think if I went back, I would still buy the ones I like, but I would also go after ones that look like the original. So I could have the original and then all these variations that are based on the original. Because so many strayed. Some of those came out really well, but it would have been nice to concentrate on some that are the ones that just, they look like the original, or variations of the original. Oh, I cut the invoice out of this one. Okay, this is only bought 1 card this day. Oh, okay. This is the election cards. So I'm going after the full set of that. I'm 4 years ago for 2016, I didn't even know about it. And a lot of people didn't, or they weren't interested, but these are printed in the thousands. So I think any given card is from 3,000 to 6,000 print run. This is all Kamala Harris here. I got 20. I was sharing this with 2 friends. We're going into this together, but unfortunately one of those friends passed away. So I am giving the set to his son when it's finished. So I miss you, Dimitri. And so that's that. That was quick. Here's another envelope here. Cut right through the invoice on that one too. Topps Now, so this is probably more election. What else did I buy from Topps Now? So this isn't going to be Topps Project 2020. This is going to be a surprise because I forgot what I ordered. Probably more election. Yeah, I think I bought them 20. Yep. I bought them 1 card at a time, but 20 at a time. Joe Biden. It's very reflective. You can see all the junk on the other side of my garage. See, I don't know what this set's going to do. Probably nothing at this point. But took that chance. I do like oddball stuff. I've always bought oddball stuff. Rarely does the oddball stuff go up in value, but you never know, right? There are plenty of exceptions to that rule. Okay, this is Project 2020, 2 cards. So this was a 2-pack. And let's see. Now, I don't really know much about the foil cards. I haven't been paying too much attention other than, for the most part, they were 1 in 20 chance cards. You had a 1 in 20 chance of getting a foil. And I don't recall exactly the number they started on. And I don't know if you have to buy the single card or times 5 or times 10 of the card, or if the 2 packs qualify you for a possible foil card. This is a Roberto Clemente. I'm forgetting the artist name, the style. This is King Saladin. Again, trying to... Don C. This is Don C. Doing that contact lens thing. So that's a Don C. And the other card from that 2-pack. Akira. So this had a foil. I know people were sharing Akira Suzuki foils. I did not get one. This is a good looking card though. And who's the artist here? Some of the styles tend to blend. This is Old Man Allen. I do like Old Man Allen's cards. He didn't get a lot of respect from the other collectors that I follow online because they thought they were pretty bland, but his early ones at least look like legit, could have been baseball cards from the era. Or they look like legit baseball cards. This one does too, but it strays a little bit with the landscape. Anyway, it's a very nice looking card. And I'm not going to add any of the graphics like I did before with the print runs and whatnot. These are all on the low end. And you can go to Topps.com and click Project 2020 archives and see the print runs of everything. I just want to document this stuff in case I do happen to get one of the special cards and get back in the habit of making videos on a regular basis. So this was a 2-pack. Unlike the times 10 lots that I had bought back at the beginning of the year. So regretful about that. So much money wasted. And hopefully my lesson will be learned and I will be much smarter in 2021. Okay, Tyson Beck, Willie Mays. See, that's a pretty good looking card. I like that. I was going after a whole Tyson Beck set, but I missed the first Dwight Gooden, like many people did, which I think is still a $400 or $500 card and could start going up now that the project's over. And I missed Willie Mays, and I think I missed 1 or 2 more towards the middle, but those shouldn't be too expensive to get a hold of. And we have Dead Air is what we have as I try to get this out of the bubble wrap. Arg. Okay, let's see what this one is. I can't see it from here. I'm going to have to turn it around. This is a Frank Thomas. That looks like Thiele. Oh, wait. Is that a foil? Did I get a foil? Oh, I think I did. Can't tell in this light. Cannot tell. They're not marked on the back. step aside here and look at that. No, that's not. That's just a nice purple sky. That is not a foil. I think they're much more obvious and shiny. Bummer. That would have been great to get a foil having just bought one card. Okay. Last envelope. Two-pack. No invoice. I have that box to open still. And I think that's going to be a ×5 Nolan Ryan. But what do we have here? You see before I do. What did I get? Mariano Rivera. That's a Solidine. Only bought this to take a chance at the low print run, and I forgot what it was offhand. But only bought one. I did, obviously, when I bought a bunch of this stuff, like many other people, I bought it to flip. And I learned quite a few lessons from that. Pay a lot more attention to what's happening with whatever set you're collecting, because if you're thinking about it, chances are many other people are thinking about it too, and why we all thought we were going to get rich off that I mean, it's kind of understandable, but if everyone starts acting on it, then the print runs go up and the cards obviously aren't as scarce. Okay, here's a Ermsy Jackie Robinson. I should have bought a couple of these. Like I said, I really started to like Ermsy a lot. And this looks like it's off-center, but I don't actually think it is. I think it's off-center to accommodate the art that's outside the main image. So that's good for me. Yeah, because I can see I think all the elements are there. Nothing's cut off. But then I could be wrong because of the way my eyes are right now. Anyway, that's a good looking card. I did not like Ermsy at first because of the disfigured players. But then I just stopped looking at these as baseball cards, and instead just as fun pieces of art. I am not going after any of the fine art prints. I think $400 for those things is way out of line. Way out of line. I do buy prints from like Bottleneck Gallery and Mondo, so I am familiar with limited edition prints and what I believe they should cost. I can't imagine the frames that Topps is putting them in are terribly expensive, so I'm opening this box right now. But I just can't take a chance at $400, even if when it was a 40% off sale and people are getting them for under $300. Still couldn't do it. Now, if there's a big sale, and there's like 3 or 4 that I wouldn't mind having, but not at the $400 price tag. So if there's another big sale soon, I might think about it. But then again, I haven't gone back to work yet with COVID, so I got to be really careful. Here's an invoice, and it's 5. I did get 5 more Jackie Robinsons. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No foil. I forgot what the print run of this one was, but this was a fun card. I'm just hoping, at this point, to be able to trade for ones that I missed. So yeah, these are all going to be Jackie Robinson Ermsys. Is it possible I got the 1/1? Doubtful. But I don't have a ton of cards to open, and this is the last one, so let's just go through them real quick. No 1-1 yet. I did not get anything like that. I had no luck getting a special card from this entire project. Man, if I snagged one of those foils, I still got cards coming. But tomorrow I don't have to worry about looking at the website to see what's next, because it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. And the temptation is no longer there to keep buying this stuff. So at least while I'm in debt, I'm not going to go deeper in debt with this stuff. It'll be something else, I'm sure. But I think everything is manageable for me right now. Last one, nothing. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I will probably do a couple more of these Project 2020 videos as the final cards come in. And hopefully I'll get something special before this is all over. But thanks for watching. My name is Joe Grisafi. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, if you like video game videos, acting videos. My channel is kind of a hodgepodge of that stuff. So if you like this video for Project 2020, you can go back and look at my other stuff. Real quick, something I forgot about. In my other earlier videos, in a couple of them at least, I promoted a website called Twins Jake, who was offering cards, Project 2020 cards for less than Topps.com was. Well, he delayed shipping. He didn't ship for like 3 or 4 months or maybe longer. I don't remember, but a lot of people were getting upset, myself included. I got burned on a video game offer last year and forgot to call my credit card company before the time had run out. So I got burned then. I'm not going to get burned again. So I went ahead and canceled my Twins Jake orders that I placed, got refunded all my money. And on the bright side of that, I can get all those cards for less than I paid for at the time. So, but looking back at the list, none of the cards I was really interested in. So none of them are fill holes in the sets I'm trying to finish. So that's to wrap that up with Twins Jake. I promoted him, but never got anything. Went ahead and canceled my orders on my credit cards and got a refund. Then I eventually got a cancellation from him, and I can go buy those cards on eBay or from other collectors for probably half of what they were originally going to cost. Anyway, my name's Joe Grisafi. Thanks for watching, and check back soon. Thank you, and have a good holiday and a great 2021. Bye.
Well, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.